Welcome to the Make Me Whole podcast, where we explore what it means to just live better. I'm your host, Josette Rosado, proud Latina and licensed therapist, bringing that unique perspective to the conversation. So whether you're looking to deepen your relationships, improve your mental health, or simply just find more joy, this is where you need to be. Hey there and welcome back. Our topic for today is really focused on creating the life that you want. Now, this might sound like it would be easy, but honestly, it's not. When you're creating the life that you want, it's going to require a lot of work and definitely an open mind. So I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, do I have an open mind? You might think, of course I do, but you might need to take it way back and change ideas, thoughts, and perceptions that you have had since you were a kid. You see, our minds have different levels. We have a conscious mind, a subconscious mind, and an unconscious mind. A lot of our childhood memories and the things we thought about when we were kids are stored deeply in our subconscious mind. So many of the reactions and habits that you have today are because of the experience that you had when you were a child. Let me give you an example. Have you ever felt scared to speak in public? Or maybe you avoid certain situations because they make you feel uncomfortable. These feelings might be because of experience you had when you were a child. Maybe you were criticized for speaking your mind, or you were punished for expressing yourself. These experiences created a belief in your subconscious mind that speaking up is dangerous and uncomfortable. And now, as an adult, you're still operating under the same belief. Have you ever wondered why some people just achieve their goals while others struggle? The answer lies in their mindset. Our thoughts, beliefs, and habits are the foundations where we build our lives. If we want to create the life we want, we first have to examine and change our mindset. Now, in order to do this, that's where we go to the idea of an open mind. What does it mean to have an open mind? Well, it means that you're willing to consider something new, question what you believe, and let go of those things that limit you, those thoughts that limit you. A lot of times our beliefs hold us back. And like I said, they're deeply rooted in our subconscious mind. And sometimes we're not aware of it. They could either come from, like I said, that childhood experience, or sometimes cultural conditioning. To create the life you want, you have to identify the limiting beliefs and challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thing I'm thinking about really true? Is it serving me, or is it holding me back? Once you've identified the limiting belief, you can start to create a new one that's more empowering. So in order for our lives to start changing today, we have to start changing the beliefs that we have had from the past. If the belief is holding us back, we need to start creating new ones that will support us in creating the life we want. Okay, so you might be thinking, okay, Josette, that's great. You've said it, but how do I do it? Well, the first step is to become aware of your thoughts and beliefs. Start by paying attention to the thoughts that come into your mind throughout the day. Notice if they're positive or negative. If they're negative, start questioning them. As I said, ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it serving me, or is it holding me back? If it's holding you back, it's time to create a new thought. Another effective method is through affirmations. Affirmations are these positive statements that you repeat to yourself daily to reinforce that new belief. For example, if you want to create a more positive attitude towards that same example, money or material things, you might say, money is that tool that allows me to live the life I want. Repeat the affirmation several times a day until it becomes a part of your subconscious mind. Another effective method is through visualization. Visualization is the practice of making a mental rehearsal of what it is you want to happen. And this technique actually has been used by Olympic athletes and successful business people to achieve their goals. To use visualization, you have to close your eyes and imagine you're living in the life that you want. Imagine the sights, the sounds, the feelings that you associate with that life. The more vividly you can imagine it, the more real it will become to your mind. Now, it's important to remember that changing your mindset takes time and effort. It's not a one-time event, but a continuous process. So you have to be committed to the process and willing to put in the work. Another step you can take is surrounding yourself with people who support you in creating that life that you want. It's important to have people in your life who believe in you and encourage you. If all you do is surround yourself with people who are negative or who don't believe in you, it will be much harder for you to create that life that you're thinking of, that life that you want. The people in your life can either support you or hold you back. So seek out those people who are positive, who are supportive, who share your values. These are the people who are going to encourage you and help you stay on track towards your goals. Also, you have to take action towards your goals. Once you've identified the beliefs that are holding you back and you've created the new beliefs that will support you, it's time to take action. You can't create the life that you want by just thinking about it. You need to take action towards the goal. Start small and celebrate your successes along the way. And remember that this is in addition to changing your mindset or creating that supportive social network around you. You have to be intentional. You have to be consistent. Identify the steps that you need to take in order to get there, and then take action every day. Even small steps can lead to significant progress over time. It's so important that we recognize and acknowledge that progress. It'll give you the motivation that you need to keep going and inspire you to even go higher. As I said, creating that life you want isn't easy, but it's possible. It requires an open mind and a willingness to question what it is that you've always believed, and then take action towards the goal. So take a moment and ask yourself, what life do I want to create? And then take the first step towards creating it. Hey, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Remember that we have to be our biggest cheerleader and supporter, and you know that you want to get to that life you've been dreaming of, so just do it. Thank you so much for the continued support, and of course, if you'd like to reach out to us through email, send us one at mmwpodcast.net, and you can also find us on TikTok and Instagram at Make Me Whole Podcast. Remember, complain less and do more. We'll see you on the next one.